Intel reports Covenant troops are massing beneath the carrier.
They're pulling back? Why?
Not gonna find out way up here.
Regret, regret, regret. The word rang out across the Covenant BattleNet on that dark October morning. But this wasn't a play for mercy or some formal apology. It was the name of a prophet. A Covenant fleet had arrived at Earth's doorstep, and this figure, the prophet of regret, had led them there. But for what? What was he after? And why did he leave before claiming it? Perhaps the answer lies in the past.
A most noble cause.
The prophet of regret began his political career as the vice minister of tranquility, working with the elites and jackals to patrol the remote borders of Covenant-occupied space. His job was simple. He was to manage the Covenant's search for Forerunner artifacts and relics, a vocation he performed with intense dedication.
I will take what we have.
And leave us defenseless? No.
Many attribute Regret's brazen and bold attitude to these early years, having been forced to negotiate with other more aggressive Covenant races at the time. Whatever the source, this demeanor eventually led him to initiate a coup with the Minister of Fortitude, an act which ascended him to the rank of Hierarch. Here, alongside the prophets of truth and mercy, Regret exacted a campaign of extermination against humanity. Unlike his fellow hierarchs who resided in the Covenant city of High Charity, Regret preferred to remain at the front lines of the war, actively continuing his search for other Forerunner treasures. Perhaps it was this same curiosity which led him to Earth, the location of a gateway portal, a passageway to the Forerunner's most prized installation, the Ark. But when he arrived, he quickly discovered something previously unknown. Earth was the heavily fortified homeworld of his enemy, the humans. Without hesitation, Regret did what he had always done. Throwing caution to the wind, he rushed towards the planet's surface, aggressively searching for the ancient machine. When UNSC forces encroached on his position from the ground and ODST units were deployed from a cruiser high above,
It's going to jump! Inside the city!
Regret abruptly fled into slip space, a response which has often been misunderstood as fear or panic. Within a matter of days, the truth would be revealed.
That is another Halo.
Regret had somehow managed to discover the location of Delta Halo, yet another ringworld made by the mysterious Forerunners.
Given what we know about this ring, it's even more important that we capture the Prophet of Regret.
Upon fleeing the human planet, the slip space rupture generated by Regret's ship inadvertently revealed the gateway portal's location, hidden between the town of Voi and the city of New Mombasa. Unfortunately for Regret, he would never witness the fruits of his departure, as he was killed by the Master Chief several days later. Still, his actions would prove significant to the Covenant's final goal of reaching the Ark, though ultimately they too would find defeat at the hands of their enemies.